they lack the drive. I'm like the Jackson 5. I'm a cute trap alive. I'm always gonna strive and never be deprived.
You king and queen of trap, Reaper man and mama rapper, we have arrived. You's a bad bitch. The trap gon' make us rich and me ain't fucking with no snitch. Reaper man, you so funny, baby. Is that your girlfriend? Why she acting kinda shady? Mama rapper, you's a bad bitch. The trap gon' make us rich and we ain't fucking with no snitch. Rise and shine, y'all. Reaper man, you so funny, baby. Is that your girlfriend? Why she acting kinda shady? Rise and shine, wake and bake, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. And look, it ain't even a show scheduled day. But like I told you guys from the get-go, like the goal is that Momma Rapper Radio will run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and ultimately that means that I can go just hop on the computer at any given time. So big shout out to everybody that is already showing up and of course showing up for the party. It is the Tuesday Turn Up. This is the Momma Rapper News Network. And of course, welcome to the stream. We've got all the parties going over at Rap and Hip Hop page, over at I Smoke Candy, over Momma Rapper Music you haven't heard, and of course SoundCloud Music Promotion. So big shout out to everybody that has already showed up to the stream. Big shout out to Keita, 516 Chirps, of course Rachel from back home. What's good, y'all? Good morning to Meet Me You Now Instagram, and of course my personal Facebook. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. MC Capital, did you check your messages over at SoundCloud? I haven't checked my messages at SoundCloud, but I did send you a message over at SoundCloud. MC Capital, I sent you a message over at SoundCloud. I want to know if I can add your stuff to the radio station. What's good, you guys? Rise and shine, wakey bake. I hope you guys are having a wonderful fucking morning. And if you're not, well, it's about time. Martin, can you stop ass licking right now? Look, they watching you ass licking. Like, you over there, like, chill. Good morning, you guys. I'm so, like, you guys don't even understand. Like, I got to listen to Momma Rapper Radio last night while I was going to bed, and like I listened to it going to sleep, y'all. And like there was some Ruga coming up. Like, going to bed with Modern Day Slave. I'm gonna tell you something. I had some good dreams last night. I mean, they were mostly about taking certain people out of the office. But listen, it was all fun though. But definitely great vibes over at the radio station, you guys. So, and for those that do not know, I've been posting. If you are on that playlist, and like I've said from before, it doesn't matter if you have music on SoundCloud. If you stop by the YouTube and you post in the comment section that you're over there, then I will put your songs in the mixer. So like if you don't have SoundCloud and you have Spotify, like this morning King Golden, he went over and he said, hey, good morning, I'm here, after seeing the post that I posted this morning, and that is how you get your music bumped up on the radio station. So I was able to switch over. The radio station will be monitored for the most part 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because when I go to bed, Greg is still up. So even though it won't be monitored like every minute of every day, it is monitored pretty much throughout the entire day. And it will eventually be up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But I did put it on last night. I had to have a break because I needed to be able to pull in some music and stuff like that, and also listen to some beats, and I also have some tracks that I need to lay down. And until we get that second computer, it's going to run about 50 to 60 hours a week. But it definitely will be running most nights overnight. And of course throughout the morning until the morning show, and then we will end it and then switch over to the morning shows when I have them. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays we typically go live at 9 a.m. Today is an add-in show. I only schedule myself for Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays so that if my schedule gets all chaotic, it can get chaotic and I don't have to stress about not having a show. So obviously you guys see that we are a few hours, like normally I go live at 9, but now it is almost 11, and I am in my onesie. I did just get out the shower, but I'm going to tell y'all something. It's a little cold in Georgia, y'all. It's a little chilly, so I had to go ahead and pop on a onesie because like I get cold too quick. I am actually going to go ahead and pop in Alex Angelo. For those that do not know, I did get permission to play his music So I've been incorporating the people that are on my Twitter and on my on Twitter and Instagram. I've been trying to pull those SoundClouds over, filling up those playlists. You guys, this is Alex Angelo. If you don't know who he is actually one of the blue tags over on my Twitter. So I'm actually stoked that he allowed us to, of course, incorporate his music over into the playlist. So this is Alex Angelo. You can find him streaming on all platforms. And this is, I want to do in your eyes. This is Alex Angelo, Rise and Shine, Wiki Wiki, y'all. If you have music, kick it over to me in the comment section. That is how you get your music played. Let's party.
I get so lost sometimes. Days pass.
Let's back this
And
ball, y'all.
this emptiness fills my
What's
heart.
up, G Money? G Money in the house over at me. What's good? What's good? This is Indie Nation. You should be tuned into.
I come back to the place you are. All my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. In your eyes, the light, the heat, I am complete. I see the door to 1,000 churches. The resolution of all the fruitless times. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Oh, I wanna be that complete. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes. Your eyes.
This is Alex Angelo.
Your eyes.
In your eyes. Rise and shine, y'all. Wakey baker.
Love.
Yeah, I love this song.
I like to see so much pain, so much wasted, and this moment keeps slipping away. I get so tired, working so hard for our survival. I look to the time with you to keep me awake and alive. But all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. In your eyes. In your eyes. The light and the heat. I am complete. I see the joy to 1,000 churches. The resolution to all the fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat.
What's up, Lily Eyes?
I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes. Your eyes. Your eyes.
Yeah.
Your eyes.
Big Big shout out to Alex Angelo. Welcome to the Mama Rapper News Network, you guys. I actually came across him over at Twitter. So big shout out to him. And of course, you can find a link to all of the tracks in the comment section. Catherine said, fire song. That's what I'm talking about. It is. Like, he's got, there's one over at Spotify Girl. And, like, every time I hear it, I'm just like, I love the song. You can, of course, find his music in the comment section. I did post his SoundCloud. I will pull his Spotify here in a little bit. And y'all want to know who else we got access to music? Malachi Means King. Malachi Means King. Big shout out to both of these artists for not only being, like, for those that don't know, Malachi Means King is actually the one that I went and did that live show with, right? And we got music coming in by Little Yaz. Little Yaz is checking in. But Malachi is actually the first good experience I had on a live show. Plus, he's funny as fuck, too. So you definitely should check him out. It's Malachi Means King. So I'm going to go ahead and throw him in the mixer, too. I'm going to go ahead and get Little Yaz's music lined up. Let's see. This is Vibes by Malachi.
You know the vibes. It's the motherfucking king, ho. Turn
What?
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Fuck everybody. We on like a bitch.
Aight, girl.
Iced out, slugged up. You know what the fuck going on? It's the motherfucking king, ho. Turn up. You know the vibes. Vibes. Woo. You know the vibes. Vibes. You know the vibes.
But y'all know about this here?
You know the vibe. You know the vibe. Oh, yeah. Hey, you know the vibe. You know the vibe. You know the vibe.
Listen to that bass, though.
You know the vibe. Bitch, stop complaining. Stop. Thought you ain't the tank too wild.
What?
She be giving me head like she don't like her mind.
What?
I'm on them skates. Swear they don't like my grind. Go all the way out before I let my rivals shine. Done with explaining. Cause even if I
Someone
buy my
said they
time,
created a
I
SoundCloud
keep them
just
thoughts
so.
racing. Like I got an idle mind. Everybody
That's
in the car, but the title mine. Is she my wife or my bitch? I don't know what the title mine. Let's see. I overdid it. Only got more committed. I'm in the gated community. The shit getting more expensive. It's costly. I'm in a rich house. Gave her the money shot. She got a rich now. Yeah, it's the king ho. Please suck the dick and then get out. King ho. Stop calling my
It's
phone.
Malachi Means
If you
King.
ain't got
Big
shit
shout out to
about
him.
You ain't on my team. If you ain't ballin' now, bitch, I keep touching their face.
It's cold. That's why I'm in my onesie.
Bitch, I'm from the Bay.
Just be happy I ain't taking it off.
That's what I say. Watch it so. Back in the day, I had a few fences. Now I'm signing autographs. You know my hustle relentless. Hey, Malky the bestest.
That better?
Dog, stop sucking me. Your bitches out fucking me.
Good morning, Afterlife. What's up?
Took off on my two-seater. Oh, I'm in some new sneakers. You see it?
Oh.
Girl, hold me down. Oh. You know I don't do cheaters.
No.
I got some broccoli and blue cheese.
Broccoli and
Walking
blue
the
cheese,
river
what?
like QT.
Ooh, I'm hungry.
I ate some pop with some booty. Vibes. You know the vibes. Vibes. Woo. You know the vibes. Vibes.
It's Malachi Means King. Vibes.
You know the vibes.
What's up, Lil Yaz in the house?
You know the vibes.
I'm chilling. This is the Mama Rapper News Network, and you are listening to Malachi Means King, and that is Vibes. Big shout out to him, not only for allowing me to be on his show, but also for not being a dickhead while I was. What's good, y'all? It is Mama Rapper Morning. Mama Rapper Morning. Mama Rapper News Network. It is, of course, part of the Mama Rapper Radio Show. So I definitely appreciate everybody that has been tuning in over there. You guys, if your music is in the playlist, I highly suggest you share that because it is playing, like I said, 50 to 60 hours a week. And if you do make your presence over there, just like on the live streams, you make your presence and I already got your music. And if I don't have your music, this is how you get it submitted to the show. So if you want your music submitted for the radio show and to be included in the playlist that is live streaming for as long as I possibly can until we get the second computer. Once we get the second computer, that will be up and running 24 hours a day. And we'll only go silent when we are doing the live shows. Whenever I come in here and do all my blah, 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 blah. And then when I get done with my blah, 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 we'll go right back to the radio show. That will be the only time that the show will be off, is, of course, whenever I'm doing my live show. But once we get that second computer rocking and rolling, y'all, it'll run every 12 hours, and it'll reset every 12 hours just so that we can save the videos. So, I'm always wide open this morning. What? Hey! Listen, Greg got home this morning, right? And I'm gonna tell you something, okay? So Greg brought home, and for those that don't notice, I did my eyebrows yesterday, DIY, bitch, because I ain't gonna try to go get no corona to get my eyebrows did. But like, I was looking at them, and I was like, ooh, girl, you need to do something with all that fur up there. So I did. So I did my eyebrows yesterday, y'all, because y'all know I was bitching about them. But Greg brought home this morning, so he brought me home stuff this morning so I could produce. So we're gonna be in full candy, and bath bomb stuff today, obviously separately, but I'm gonna make some more scented soothing salts. So for those that have not checked those out, they are posted. They are $2 a bag. They're made with essential oils, and all it is Epsom salt. But well, it's not just Epsom salt. They are all beautifully colored with mica, so whenever they actually get put into your tub, you'll have a nice beautiful tub to be soaking in. But they are also mixed with essential oils to calm certain things. Like I have muscle relief ones, I have stress relief ones, and then of course I have some other ones that are just scented, like cherry blossom and stuff like that, but all aromatherapy based, so that you guys can get to feel good, smell good, so you can be good, or just be good at it. Either or, whatever makes your day. You know what I'm saying? You guys? Rise and shine, Wiki Big Little Y'all is in the house, and you know what? We haven't heard her for a while. I'm just gonna say we ain't heard it in a little while, y'all. Who knows what I'm talking about? It's a Little Y'all song. We ain't heard it for a while. Like, who knows? Who knows what it is? Catherine, you probably know what it is, don't you? Catherine, I wanted to give a big shout out to you for not only being present, during the shows and being a committed friend, but not just inclusive to that, but you also support my small business. I definitely support your small business as well. For those that are interested in getting some weight loss tea, Catherine's got some incredibly dramatic before and after picture. She is using it's not tea, it's coffee. She is currently using the coffee, and she is looking flawless. So definitely make sure you check her out. And speaking of flawless, let's go ahead and get back to Flawless and Little Y'alls. This is the snake, the rat, the cat, and the dog. What's good, y'all? That's not it. Alright, I'll send you over an invoice. Hello, y'all's new. I gotta go fix my coffee, y'all. My coffee's like jank, but it's cold in Georgia. For those that don't know, and I'm from Florida, y'all, so like I'm suited up today. I got my onesies on. But I'm gonna tell you something. Onesies.
The rat, the cat, the dog.
You ain't got no heart, you ain't got no backbone.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
You a rat, you a snitch, you a pussy, you a bitch.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
You a pussy cat and all my dogs don't fuck with you wrong.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
Like I said, they my homies, they gon' always be my dog.
Can't trust too many niggas, cause they snakes up in the grass. They smile up in your face, but be quick to stab you in the back. For the bottom on the cheese, dude, niggas become a rat. Try to get you jail time, just to say they own as they talk big in the streets, but they pussy like a cat. Go and push and shut them niggas ain't pop what they rap. But one thing for sure, and it's a fucking fact. You snitch on my dogs, you can't bit where you stand at. You can run, you can hide, but that's like Satan, run from God. You a snake, you a serpent, and I see right through the sky. That's why I'm fuck with you niggas, cause y'all quick to rat like many, then be hiding in your hood while we stunting through your city. Niggas say the rat, the cat, the dog.
You ain't got no heart, you ain't got no backbone.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
You a rat, you a snitch, you a pussy, you a bitch.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
You a pussy cat and all my dogs don't fuck with you wrong.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
Like I said, they my homies, they gon' always be my dogs.
Homies from my blood used to have me convinced I was rich, they was there when I went broke, ain't seen them since. I be fresh, ain't no bail live, but I feel like a prince. Without money being involved, I guess it don't make no sense. Looking back at my past, all my haters call me trash. They always say that me and y'all wouldn't make it with the rap, but it's 15 years later, laughing at all of them clowns. But the same ones that talk down, we on top, they on the ground. We kept pushing through this struggle like fuck y'all opinion. Bros, CEOs, we both bruise and y'all minions. Jose Cuervo, tequila, somebody toss me a lemon. Y'all some snakes, rats, cats, y'all could never fit our position. The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
You ain't got no heart, you ain't got no backbone.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
You a rat, you a snitch, you a pussy, you a bitch.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
You a pussy cat and all my dogs don't fuck with you wrong.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
Like I said, they my homies, they gon' always be my dogs.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
You ain't got no heart, you ain't got no backbone.
The snake, the rat, the cat,
good,
the
y'all?
dog.
You a rat, you a snitch, you a pussy, you a bitch.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
You a pussy cat and all my dogs don't fuck with you wrong.
The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog.
Like I said, they my homies, they gon' always be my dogs.
What's up, what's up? Sheila Star Crumb Productions in the house. We're gonna have to line that track that you sent me up my weave. That shit is just popping. And I ain't put my hair down today yet, so that's gonna be a good one to run up here in just a second. That was the snake, the rat, the cat, the dog, and that is Little Yaws and Flawless. Big shout out to Little Yaws and Flawless. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, so listen, I scoped Lil Yaws right over at Rap and Hip Hop. Somebody was like, somebody had posted, or I had posted, not somebody. So I posted like, hey, post your links here. For those that don't know, that's actually, before I started the show and stuff like that, whenever I first started out, I'd always had the artist support block. So I always did post your links now, like, bitch, I'm listening. And like, big shout out to everybody that did post their links, because now we got a radio station. So big shout out to everybody that is obviously here. But Little Yaws, right? He posted his track on my post one day. And like right underneath it, somebody was like, hey, sub for sub or whatever. And Lil Yaz say, I ain't interested in giving my music to anybody but Momma Rapper. And I was like, oh. I definitely don't think it was a bad decision. It's a big shout out to Little Yaz, Flawless, of course, everybody that is here daily. Wally G, Catherine, Randy, what's up, you guys? It doesn't matter when I clock in. You guys are always there with me, and I definitely appreciate the sport. Definitely appreciate the support. So big shout out to everybody, like I said, that is here with us today. We're gonna go ahead and run this time out. We do have Mr. Flavor coming up. We do have Fasar with tomorrow. We have Slap 101. We have My Weave coming up, y'all. Let's get this fucking party started. What y'all know about this, y'all? Ah, shit.
Oh, shit. That's the G heavyweight man. 10 for Huncho, I'm going on the roster.
What?
Back with this shit again.
Wally G, I like you.
I caught the pet for the low. I made a fuss to the game, we'll never go broke. E12 engine, let's go. Foot on their neck and I swear I will never let go. You want to smoke, how blow? 556 that and eat up your face. Corona, shit on my dick, no money. Keep all
I gotta turn this up. Let's party on. Tuesday, turn up.
Keep all I know, time I gang. Damn. Hey. Keep all I know, time I. Hey, this shit get on hot ball right now. Wanna dance with 100 of fire. You niggas, sometimes I'm down going in, going harder.
Then can't walk a mile in a tennis shoe.
What?
My top ain't right like a
Say it,
pencil.
Tremaine.
Little bitch try me, then bitch do. Say it true, gon' make it when I hope soon. Short bang in my heart like a tattoo. Made me little when the pussy go boom boom. Made me little when the pussy go boom boom. My hustle so dead, I'm like, I need a greatest. I rap you in heaven, keep food on the table. I pray to the Lord and thank God that I made it. I talk to a boss and I know that they hate. Ho ain't fuck, no, she hate that she waited. A nigga didn't hate me, then how could I made it? They take me away, but I don't got no patience. I go get a bed, then I took a vacation. I threw him a bait, then I told him stop hate. He didn't believe I go cuckoo and crazy. No talk to practice, I shoot like a nigga. I let her get money, put that on my
y'all know about
face.
this?
And if they try me, I'ma turn into red. They try me, what I'm turning to say.
turn up a little bit.
Like a move on the greatest who done played it. Rolling up the ocean, my nigga faded.
Feeling affiliate, I ain't my phone, but wishing I'm dead. My nigga out here, scraping up. You should never switch it up.
What?
I'm putting bands on the regular. People keep banging my line for the gas. I can't move it up, they feeling tired, but fuck it, they more like I'm cuffing. I'm rushing, 500 clutching. She said she love me, but how can I trust it? That bitch, I gave my all in, she got crushed it. Fuck it, I came over and that I'm getting a little fame. 1200 changing the game. Pouring that shit on my niggas when I could just eat with my niggas. That shit just official. Pouring that shit on my niggas when I could just eat with my niggas. That shit just official. So at the corner, turn over the fence, girl, I keep me thinking like getting this nigga. I ain't no bitch. but you copy your grams from MTV heavy, I'm just stating facts. She wanna fuck, but I know she ain't thought she can't look in my eyes, hit it straight from the back. Flipping that pen like I'm mad. 556 to his back. She love my hood, me the door like it's crack. I call her hunt for the low. I made a box in the game, will never go slow. E12 engine, let's go. Foot on their neck and I swallow, will never let go. You wanna smoke, hot blue. 556, then eat up your face. I know shit on my dick, no money. Keep ballin', I know time, gang. Keep ballin', I know time, gang.
Catch a fire, West being there.
Keep ballin', I know time. Hey, this shit get on harder, tryna ball right now. When a dollar turn 400 or 40, you bitch ass niggas. Sometimes I'm dog going in, going harder.
What's good? What's good?
Hey man, you gonna ball with niggas like this. So easy. Chance on hunch up. I know she on my niggas. Hey, he gone.
So y'all want to know something that's amazing, and like I ain't trying to make anybody jealous on it, but if some of my haters are here, like y'all been kind of quiet lately, so like I'm trying to get them riled up. Like I've been talking shit for like the last 2 weeks. Like my hater nation been quiet for like some time, and like I understand some of them became my friends, but like there's 2 of them I'm really missing, because like they get me like more views than anybody else with all their hate, and like I don't know where they've been. Like I ain't even seen them. Like I think they might have recreated their profiles. And like, but if you hear though, can you like go back onto your other profiles and search for more hate so I can get some more friends? Because nothing will gain a friend more than somebody's nasty ass hate. Because like, like did y'all become friends too? Like what happened? Like I miss y'all. Like where's my hater nation at? Like I ain't see. Oh, you know what it is? Because I ain't posted in Band Lab in a minute. Let me share this over to Band Lab. Maybe I can wake up at least one of those over there. Like, if they find out I'm live, maybe they'll come over and, like, give me some entertainment. I feel like fussing tonight. What's up, you guys? It is Momma Rapper News Network. I'm your Momma Rapper, and this is where we basically just watch me get high and listen to y'all's music. And, yeah, that's about it. Pretty much. I don't know if you guys have gotten a chance to check out the, there has been some revamping over on the radio station for those that haven't gotten a chance to check it out. So a lot of big moves. So like if you haven't gotten a chance to check it out, then you're really kind of missing. Because like yesterday I did some work on the blog, you know, just kind of realigning some pictures. So there was some updating that went on to it yesterday. And like I said, the radio station was going to go live yesterday, and it did. So yesterday afternoon, after Greg got up and was able to do some adjusting with some cameras, now whenever the radio station is playing, it actually plays. Look at y'all, look at my but listen, y'all, you have to have that there. If not, your boobies like start hanging down to your waist. Like I tell Greg all the time, this is my balancer. Like I'm top heavy and bottom heavy. Like so like you gotta have a balance wheel in the center. So like I got me a fluff in the center, but it keeps everything balanced. You know what I'm saying? Like it keeps the boobs. And look, I can shake my boobs with my belly. You gotta have things to play with, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's with yourself. Don't ever be ashamed in your bodies, y'all, because I'm gonna be honest, Greg has a lot of fun with my fluff. Like, because I have fun with that. If you love yourself, they'll love you even more because they learn to love you the way that you need to be loved. But you have to love yourself so that you can teach other people how to love you. So, like, don't expect somebody to love you if you don't love yourself. Like, that's just, like, that's asking somebody to do something that you're not doing. That's like when you go to work and you see somebody in the back, like, just sitting over there, like, eating bonbons every day and not taking care of themselves, not their mental health, not getting up and, like, being active and stuff like that, not seeing a therapist or whatever. You got mental health issues, y'all, you know how much strength there is in actually seeking help for it. Like, let me tell you, because, like, sometimes I just want to pop and, like, go, like, homicidal real quick, but, like, my therapist reminds me that, like, I like my dogs and, like, I like being home and, like, I like getting dick from a man, like, I like planting my garden. Like, he reminds me of these things, and, like, even though he's pretty much a paid friend, like, still, like, he's, you know, well, like, sometimes paid friends are the best because, like, they'll make you feel better about, like, you know, your psychosis or whatever, but, like, he's like, no, stay home and color, and, like, you know, it's okay to, like, drive your businesses and da-da-da-da, so that's what we do. So anyways, you guys, I will be in full production mode today. That's actually why I wanted to do a show, because I was excited about being in production mode. I'm going to probably be in production mode all day with my pajamas. I might actually go live producing, because I can actually move my table in here, but, like, I'm gonna be honest, I produce stuff so quickly. Like, you know how I talk fast, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do that in the kitchen too. Like, when I'm producing, it's like, let's go. So, like, I don't know, but like if y'all could keep up, and like I probably won't talk very much, but like I know that a lot of people are like, well, we would like to watch you produce stuff, like, and I wanted to do that, but sometimes it's like nerve-wracking because like I'll forget to talk to y'all, or like I'll be in the middle of a sentence. I guess that's no different than like the show now. But like in my defense though, like the 7 of us, like sometimes we're having conversations in our head, and sometimes it just contradicts the show. Not contradicts the show, but then like everybody wants to tell y'all something. So like we're all sitting at the dinner table, and like we all got something great to tell y'all. Like I don't know who didn't see it the other day. Speaking of, because like listen, Run the Jewels the other day, y'all. Listen, I already told y'all about it yesterday, but I'm gonna talk about it again today, because like I told y'all, it's like 51st dates with me. Listen. So, like, Run the Jewels, right, was on the radio station the other day, and, like, I can't love it any more than I do whenever I'm in my car. My Kia Soul is just thumping my whole soul with, like, but if you haven't gotten the chance to check out Yankee and the Brave, like, bye. Run the Jewels. Y'all, Run the Jewels seen my story, and, like, I seen that they seen my story, and I passed out on the floor. Like, not literally passed out, but, like, I definitely stayed on the floor for a little bit. Like, I just sat on the floor and just, like, laid back and, like, imagined I was on the beach drinking like the fattest blunt ever. But like, I don't know, that day he ate a Little Mama rapper, you know what I'm saying? So like I love it whenever they eat a Little Mama rapper, but I definitely love that song. Like that song does like some ungodly things to me. So let's go ahead and get back into the music, you guys. Welcome to the show. This is where I show out. I'm going to be live for just a little bit, and then this is the break in between the shows. So that's why I said that, you know, the shows are going to run 12 for 12. So the plan is for those that don't know, I actually have been staying active over at YouTube. So even though it's running in the background, I am working, and I come back over and like I look at my emails and stuff like that, and I also upload videos whenever I'm taking breaks for things to set. So I do actually check the messages over at YouTube. So like I said, if you do click over to YouTube after the show is over and the radio show has been turned on, but it'll probably get to where we're doing a show every 12 hours, you know, morning show, night show every 12 hours, so that we could reset the cameras. And I kind of like that idea, but no promises, because there's going to be days that I'm not going to feel like going live. And I mean, that's just anybody, you know what I'm saying? And there's going to be days I'm going to be like, I ain't putting a bra on today, and it's just not going to happen, you know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen. Like, so it's just not going to happen, so I'll die. Like, so there's going to be days that I'm not going to want to go live. And like, that's everybody though. It is. It's everybody. It's everybody. There are days, like, it doesn't matter who you are. I mean, I won't say it doesn't matter who you are, because there are people that definitely go live, like, every day. And I'm one of those people, but, you know, I don't want to set myself up for failure. Let's go ahead and hit some more Czar.
Another drink, let's smoke. I know I ain't thinking about tomorrow. Hey, you got me in my zone. Been gone too long, and the air she make you wobble. And you know we going down. Baby girl, she said she swallowed. Baby girl, come bring her round. I'ma drink you like a spiral. Baby, I mean, just look at you. You the definition of a perfect woman, boo. Cause your body and your mind was so residual. Got me wanna get up in the middle. Text you when you know that we both in the mood. Cause I be into you, and the ways of our love is a simple truth. And you crazy enough, and I know it's true. And you should know I love the vibe from you. I dress you down until we fuck around, I'm getting high with you. Lay you down until you come the time I cannot sky with you. But I'm needing you right now. Round two with your body on me and my body on you. Tell me won't go. Round three thinking I would never see. Saying you the fucking best, but you saying that was me. Another drink, let's smoke. I know I ain't thinking about tomorrow. Hey, you got me in my zone. Been gone too long, and the air she make you wobble. And you know we going down. Baby girl, she said she swallowed. Baby girl, come bring her round. I'ma drink you like a spiral. I love the way that you can switch up. If you was off, then it's the bigger picture. If you down, I can hold you down and stay up late nights with you. It's the way that you talk, way that you do your thing in the bedroom. Got me like mommy, go buy a ring if it said so. Yeah, I know you bad. You looking so cute, mama, even though I know you mad. Got me choices I ain't had, like this fast life. I passed twice on this cash flight, a sad life. And I'm with you through the bad life. With your body on me and my body on you. Tell me gon' go round three, thinking I would never see. Saying you the fucking best, but you say that was me. Another drink, let's walk. I know I ain't thinking about tomorrow. Hey, you got me in my zone. Been gone too long, and then she make me wobble. And you know we going down. Baby girl, she said she swallowed. Baby girl, come bring it round. I'ma drink you like a bottle.
What's up, y'all? Are you enjoying the music? Absolutely. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is the Momma Rapper News Network. I appreciate the love down on me, you guys. It is the Momma Rapper News Network. Today is Turn Up Tuesday. That was Tomorrow by Fazar. Big shout out to Fazar, to Johnny, to TJ Crow, TJ May Crow. So big shout out to all of those artists. For those that don't know, they are actually from New Zealand. So it's dope that not only does the Momma Rapper Radio reach so many, but it also reaches so far. So big shout out to, of course, Johnny, which is the one that is their father, and TJ, and TJ's his daughter, and Fazar is his son. So to have that much talent in one household, like I would just pass the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what kind, like, I'm about to pass out just even thinking about being in the presence of that much, like, talent, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just ridiculous. It's just too much, y'all. It's just too much. Like, that's just too much talent all in one section, and I have lost my place with my streams. Like, this is why you do, like, people do too much, you know what I'm saying? They do too much. I was doing an invoice, like I was doing a conversion thing because I have some product that somebody wants to be sent to Germany, and doing the Euro whatever it's called, the Euro conversion. Let's go ahead and hit that slab 101. We have music coming up by, of course, a variety of different artists. TJ Macro, DJ Mikey Taking Flight, Wally G. This is our slab 101 by Satan. Listen now, BB Satan and BBE Flex.
I really run it up, man. Broke down, little niggas. I'm just a young nigga trying to live right. Got that shit up out the mud, I ain't think twice. Got that shit up out the mud, I ain't think twice. Stay down 10 toes, I ain't think twice. Now I hit them all about whatever I like. Bad bitch calling, let me fuck whenever I like. You better get out here and run it up. We gon' ball, little nigga.
Let me turn this up for the bitches in the back.
Just a young nigga trying to live right. Got that shit up out the mud, I ain't think twice. Got that shit up out the mud, I ain't think twice. Stay down 10 toes, I ain't think twice. Now I hit them all about whatever I like. Bad bitch calling, let me fuck whenever I like. You better get out here and run it up. We gon' ball, little nigga, fuck, beg it twice. Look up, this really kinda 5G. Really little nigga, you can come and see. Most bitches wanna talk to me, yeah, I can see. I get changed, it's a part of me. Stay down 10 toes from the bands up. Have them up and down, stay on point, keep it safe up. On the hood, up 12, they ain't showing love. You know niggas tell them shit, they can't rock with us. Hey, guess bro, how did you niggas matter? Used to whip it in that pot like that egg batter. Put that shit on the scale, on my mouth fatter. Get your bitch on the back, I don't call after. Don't tell me get cash, then sleep after. I can take you boy serious, you are actors. 88 is a mob, we all factors. APG is a mob, bitch, we all factors. I'm just a young nigga trying to live right. Got that shit up out the mud, I ain't think twice. Got that shit up out the mud, I ain't think twice. Stay down 10 toes, I ain't think twice. Now I hit them all about whatever I like. Bad bitch calling, let me fuck whenever I like. You better get out here and run it up. We gon' ball, little nigga, fuck, think it twice. I used to be broke, I ain't going back. This is broke, nice hard work, trying to get it back. Your life is on lies, and you see that.
and I'm tryna break the stats. On the bullets, little roll up, nigga, mine's bigger. Better switch your bitch up if you wanna keep her. Get money, take trips, whatever I like. Your bitch jam for a field whenever I like. Set up loose wrist in the dust, bitch, I got work. Homeboy numbers to a 5 for a t-shirt. Rap for racks, six for axe, my whole team slap. Made a couple bitches bosses, look where I'm at. Told me not to mix pleasure with my shot business. Like I'm fucking on my team, hold my business. And the kids scratching S like a damn kitten. Puff, but still, it's a slap difference. I'm just a young nigga trying to live right. Got that shit up out the mud, I ain't think twice. Got that shit up out the mud, I ain't think twice. Stayed down 10 toes, I ain't think twice. Now I hit them all and buy whatever I like. Bad bitch calling and be fucked whenever I like. You better get out here and run it up. You a ball, little fuck, think it twice. I'm just a young nigga tryna live right. Got that shit up out the mud, I ain't think twice. Got that shit up out the mud, I ain't think twice. Stay down 10 toes, I ain't think twice. Now I hit them all and buy whatever I like. Bad bitch calling, let me fuck whenever I like. You better get out here and run it up. We gon' ball, little nigga, fuck, think it twice.
What's good, y'all? It is the Momma Rapper News Network, and of course that was Slap 101, and that was APG Flags and Satan with Slap 101, and this is DMP Solomon, and this is Hey My Baby.
Slip up on the hillside, it's so long way. Up at the bottom, this sweet tight, so enticing. See how the family and the woman I say. The type of like the make a man have to boom boom me. Every time she come around me, one more bow down. Imagination taking over me and me jumping all around. I'm into dreaming up, but then I love and touching nice way. Oh my lord, see the bomb, she must have been born when red roses are blue. My little chocolate baby boo. Making love in a canana in your room. I can't mama yo, I can't mama ya. Come on and let this feeling come true. Hey, my baby. All I need is something say take me to another. I would give up happiness to never see you sad. I would give up eternity to be with you always. Yeah. I would give up my life so that this would be new. I give up everything except for you, my God. My heart is made to love you, my lips are made to kiss you, my eyes are made to see you, my hands are made to hold you. Every part of me wants you. I made it because I was made just for you. Hey, my baby. All I need is something
set me like a seal upon your heart.
Reminder of my psychiatrist.
Keep it well, hold it tight. Oh, like a kingdom upon me, where you can see the king and the queen. Got it well. So precious, so unique, in different ways, like I want. Even life is so hard, you got to be true. I'm putting me with me, up and on the tea, don't look no frown. Up on the hills and the roof is when I dwell. I'm baby, come on, lady, sit by my side.
Yeah, I love this. This is DMP Solomon. Hey, my babe. It always does.
Slip up on the hillside, see so lovely. A beautiful candy sweet tight, so enticing. See how the family and the woman I say.
DMP Solomon, sit down.
But she's so unique, she got me truly, yet she moved me. She one of the type of love to break out in a suit like Uzi. When him come love and not the thousand girl.
I know, it's such a good song. Oh my God. That's Hey My Babe, DMP, Feet CC. It's out of Solomon Island. So, like, that's Dorman's Project. You can find them at DMP Dorman's Project. You can also find them over in the comments section. You guys know that you can find all of the links to all of the tracks that I do play on this show over in the comments section. And for those that do have music over, that have approved it over the radio station, you can also now live stream the playlist. I was working with it yesterday, and I was kind of working with the graphics and stuff like that to see what it looked like, but I finally got it the way that I liked it. So last night, for those that actually did check over into the show, the playlist will be playing up at the top. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I monitor it, so even if you don't have SoundCloud, but I just have, because, you know, my music went on SoundCloud first, I do have other ones. Like, my music can be found on iHeart, Pandora, all of those. So if you do have music, you can always submit it over to us, but preferably YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, because like iHeart, I mean, it'll play your station, but in Pandora it'll play your station, but like we don't pay for those. So Greg does actually. I paid Spotify. I don't. And we probably should log me out and log into his, because like he has the, like, we build off of each other's sound playlist over Spotify. And like for those that do have their music on the preferred artist playlist, you can of course always save that playlist to the entire playlist. You just add it to your profile or whatever. And there's going to be multiple playlists, because you know you can max out at 500 songs, but right now we have 36 hours of music. What's good, y'all? And I still have a shit ton to add. I just got done adding Anarcho-Trapalist yesterday, which for those that don't know is Greg. So if you do have music over at SoundCloud, and you've already been added to it, I have been going through and adding everybody. If you're not on that playlist, then let me know and I will add you to that playlist. But I will tell you this, I will be live streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at some point. Right now we're going to be running 50 to 60 hours, maybe more. We'll see how it goes this week. You guys will be able, however it goes this week, because once I get, yesterday was pretty much how the show is going to go. Like, I'm going to be in the kitchen producing and doing my business stuff, and I'm going to come back and check in, and it's pretty much rock and roll how I normally do. It'll just be streaming live now. But I will not be on screen, but I will be in the chat room until I go to bed. And I announce when I go to bed. And then Greg will be home to check on it like at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then at 5. So... and then I'll get up at 7, 8. So it'll be monitored for the most part all the time. But it ran with no problems last night. The only thing that I don't like is I can't get the... I actually also have my website live streaming. So on my website, you guys know that I built all those playlists over at YouTube, right? So I have the playlist with the Mama Rapper News Network playlist. So even though it's not playing the audio, it still plays your videos, and it also shows who's in the network. So I thought that was pretty cool to show that as it's live streaming, and it also live streams my business, and then just my crazy videos. So like it's showing 3 different playlists, and also the SoundCloud playlist in big bold letters, and then of course the information about the show at the bottom right. And of course, as time goes on, you know, and the more that I learn about it, you know, I become mastermind at it. Like, I finally learned how to do like the creative shit in TikTok, and like I've been on a full swing with it, because like it's kind of like BandLab with them like transitions. And like for those that don't know, that's how like I first started like making a couple of my beats. Like, y'all know I type 120 words a minute, so like, and I was kind of surprised. Like, my 80 asked me for like the horns that I did Doom. For those that don't know, I'll play it here in a second, but like I did like, I guess it would be classified as classical music. So Wally G also asked about that. Have I ever thought about doing... Hang on, let me... I don't want to, like... I want to read it verbatim, because y'all know I'll be fucking up shit. And, like, I always give, like, a short version. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Like, I do the short version of everything. Have I ever thought about... Have you ever tried to do any other genres of music before, like rock, pop, or R&B? You know that, I don't know, did you ever hear that one track I dropped with Max Turnish? That's kind of R&B. Well, it's kind of more like Sex and B, but it's kind of R&B vibes. Just Chill's kind of R&B vibes. No, like what I've done, I've posted all the tracks that I've done since day one, and I guess all of them have been rap. I don't really have a singing voice. Like I used to try to sing with my brother, and like it just sounded horrible, and like I still don't even think my voice sounds good for rap, but like I don't know, like when Momma Rapper comes out, because like I always tell you guys, it's almost like a possession, like and then I listen back and I don't even think it's me, but I guess like but anyways, I don't know. Like, I sing to all of them. Like, I bop my head to all of them. But, like, I write poetry. And, like, I don't know. Like, I feel awkward. Even, like, did you hear Finally Standing Up? Let me play that one. That's about the only track you've ever caught me, like, singing anything in. I only have a singing voice. Like, I was reminded that quite a bit as a child. My brother had, like, one of those flawless voices. He could play, like, any country song, and, like, country wasn't really my thing. Like, I really wanted to talk back and be a smart-ass bitch all the time, not, like, be nice. But, like, I wanted to do it in a friendly way. Like, I wanted to be able to talk shit, and then, like, I still break bread at the end of the day. And, like, growing up, that's kind of how it was, because I was raised with all boys. But, like, now people are so, like, super sensitive. Like, I try to even have to, like, trying to be nicer to, like, everybody. But, like, I'm nice until I'm not. Like, that's the problem. But, like, when I'm not, like, it's, like, fucking a volcano. It's, like, then I'm really not. You know what I mean? And then, like, I really hurt people's feelings. But, like, I don't hurt people's feelings in the aspect of, like, I hurt people's feelings with their own bullshit. And you'll ever catch it, like, in that, my songs and stuff like that. Like, I don't call people names. Like, I don't cut people down for, like, their personal attributes or none of that shit. Because that shit's effective, you know what I'm saying? You have to be nice to people. Like, you can be a bitch without being a dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can give somebody some shit without cutting them down. Because really, that just makes you just as, like, shitty as them. And, like, I think it's almost empowering whenever you kick their shit back to them. Like, even in beating, if you listen to it, like, listen to what it's actually saying. Like, I was just throwing this shit right back to the dude, like, just putting it, like, basically rhetorically saying everything that he said right back to him and really fucking up his head. But, like, I'm good with that, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I don't like doing that. But, like, like, that's what happens when a bitch is, like, super crazy. They can be very, I can fuck with somebody's mind. But, like, if you haven't read The Need, then obviously you don't know that. But, like, if you read The Need or, like, clicked over to SoundCloud and listened to The Need, so big shout out to the artists. I'm going to give a shout out to those artists because it just goes to show how dynamic some of the artists that are on my feed, because The Need actually has nothing to do with music, but it does. But it doesn't. It's actually just some psychosis shit. But big shout out to Mahan, Eddie Offline, Nicolaya, St. Louis Ninja, St. Louis Ninja's Baby, which is his girl. Like, I love that they both listen to it. Stigma, Music by Dealer, like the fact that he listens to it, that's dope as fuck. And then we've also got Beat Cuddles, Swivelable, Andy, and then Eric Festa. I got the Zest, which you guys know I just dropped a track with him. So the fact that he listens to my psych shit for a while, that was pretty dope. Dave Hefner, he said, did I just land in philosophy class, top writing? DJ, like the fact that he like went on it. He's a pretty dope artist. He said, this is actually relaxing hearing your conversations, do more. Always speak the truth, a wise woman. Ninja Baby, I love hearing your process. So definitely, if you're into some like mind fucking shit, you know what I'm saying, but like psychosis shit. But it's called The Need, and it basically has to do with the human needs and how they're very diverse. And typically speaking, I feel that most of our psychosis actually build from having restrictions as far as how we're expected to live our lives. You know what I'm saying? So then we lie to cover up who we really are, and it might not be anything, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just talking about in general. I'm talking about who we love, how we love, the way that we walk in life. You know, my writing was private up until 2 years ago. We're about to hit our 2-year anniversary, y'all. So like, even just like writing, like the fact that I kept that such a secret for so long, and I kept who I wanted, you know, not that I knew who I wanted to be, just wanted to be like free, or, you know, just not restricted as far as like, I want to be able to say what I want to say, how I want to say it, the way I want to say it. And, you know, sometimes people say things that, you know, differently than other people. So, you know, you get looked at differently or whatever. It doesn't make sense, or because of my hyperactivity or whatever, like people can't keep up with my shit. But then there's a lot of people that can, and most of them are like lyricists and shit because they talk fast too. So it's like, at the end of the day, we just all listen and teach other's life stories in our tracks. So like, but we're going to click back over to the music, because I definitely took a left turn, because for one, I'm high and I've already had a monster, because like Greg, I was telling you guys about that. So listen, Greg showed up this morning, right? And there is nothing like that makes me happier than the man brought me spray bleach. Like, I love this man. And of course, stuff to produce with. Like, he brought me a shit ton of sugar, and of course, 2 bags of Epsom salt. So I will be producing after the show. So this radio show will actually still be running while I'm, of course, in the kitchen producing and stuff like that. So definitely make sure you stop by there. And it does not matter if you don't have SoundCloud. Those that have been noticing, like I put like for King Golden this morning, he clicked in over there, and I pulled his music from Spotify, and I'll put it up on the top screen. Like as I learn more and more about it, y'all, it's gonna get real fancy over there. Y'all see my TikTok videos lately? I just be like, ooh, oh, that's what I was talking about. My TikTok videos, like I got the beat making to where like I can go like this. It's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I learned how to do it on the phone, my beats and stuff like that. So, like, it was definitely an easy transition for me to do, like, the videos with the transitions. Like, I definitely love the videos that I've been putting out. I haven't been putting, I'm going to tell you guys, I've been putting some of the videos out, but I am going to be, like, funneling, because I post so much. I'm going to be funneling all my videos over to YouTube, and then putting them over at the blog, and then those will go over to my pages, and I'm not going to be posting them as much on my main screens, because I post, like, a shit ton. So I'm going to kind of pull that back a little bit. Like I told you guys, this has all been, like, a learning experience for me. We started from nothing. 2 broken phones in the bathroom, thinking that acoustics was good for rap, and like nobody was there to tell me any different, but I still was rock and rolling in my bathroom and in my pajamas and stuff. Like, I was good. Like, I was drinking wine, smoking blunts. Like, I didn't give a fuck about nobody's problems but my own, and I didn't even give a fuck about my own, because like that was whenever I discovered 23% fucking THC, y'all. Like, that was a good time in my life. Like, there ain't nothing better than a bitch sitting in the bathtub. And I'm gonna be honest, like, that's why I wanted to make bath bombs, because them bath bombs just wasn't worth the money that I was spending on them. And like, my bath bombs are like, I made a champagne. Like, for those that don't know, like, I love making things differently than the average, right? So I took a normal bath bomb recipe, and then I tweaked it a little bit, and then I turned it around, and then I gave it a little spanky, and then I gave it a little more, and then now, like, I have a nice champagne mix. If you haven't seen the videos of them, they, like, are amazing. There's no SLS in it, so I know, like, people think that there's SLS because there's, like, a bubble reaction, but it's actually because of the fact that I've incorporated milk into it, and decreased the citric acid, and I just modified the recipe a little bit, y'all, because I'm in the kitchen all the time. Like, there's some things that you can just carry that over to other recipes. So that's like basically how it's done. So like, my bath bombs are sensitive to like shipping and stuff like that, because they are made with milk, but I've been definitely double wrapping them. Big shout out to the post office. It's definitely been paying more attention since I've been putting claims in for the fucking broken bath bombs. Like, I'd be getting real deal mad. Like, they're being boxes bubble wrapped, and they're still getting broken, and I'm just like, and they're secure and everything else. It's from people like throwing cases, like, even though you pay a lot for shipping. You're setting a priority so that you don't have a problem. But anyways, I've been putting in my claims, like, this is not breaking my shit. I pay you to ship it safe. And like, stop breaking my shit. And so they go, gonna learn one way or the other, because I'm gonna keep refunding my customers. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you send me a picture of it, like, and like, I can tell if you've taken them out, but like, none of my customers would ever do that, because most of my customers are people that I know in real life, and like, they would never do that. Most of them don't even care that they're broken, because once they smell them, they're like, and I still refund them, because that's not fair, because some of them are so pretty. I want them to like come whole, you know what I mean? So we have changed the packaging a little bit though, and it should make it a little bit easier. We've got some bubble stuff, and if I have to, I'm gonna start like, and those notice priorities paying for me to be bubble wrapping them. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to be getting into some candies and stuff today, so I might go live. I don't know if I'll be live in my onesie, because like, it's going to get hot in the kitchen. But I might go, I don't know, we'll see. If I can set up the computer and stuff, which really all I got to do is just, I don't know, all I got to do is say, hey, Greg. I love having a boyfriend that'll just do absolutely anything for me. Like, he brought me home bleach this morning, Epsom salt. Like, some bitches are so basic. They want, like, diamonds and all that other shit. Like, nah, bring me some shit where I can make a whole ass business. Like, that's what I'm talking about, baby. You bring me some, like, life plans. Like, anyways, let's go ahead and get back to the music because, like, you know, I'd be blah, 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 blah. But let's go ahead and get back to the music. Big shout out to D and Peace Elements. Hey, thank you for sharing. And I actually going to talk to you guys about incorporating your music into the show. Like, I don't know if I'm high enough for all that this morning. We'll see. I don't want to talk about it till we're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, can we hear the song? Yeah. No, you can't. Not like that. You can't. You can't listen to it like that, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited for, like, people to be able to taste these good goods. They're about to send some of these up to Oregon, give some to Dr. Weathers. But, like, I definitely am going to try to plan on going through all of the soda that I have. And that's 7 bottles of 8, because Greg brought home another bottle of soda this morning. He brought home cherry cola, so I'm going to be making some cherry colas to camp. But, like, it's about to pop off in the kitchen. Like, I'm going to do my Epsom salt stuff first and then sanitize the kitchen and then go back through and then work on the candies and stuff like that. I have a process. I'm OCD like a motherfucker. Like, that's why I have a work table that's plastic so that, like, I can universally use it for both businesses because I can legitimately pour bleach right over that whole thing and then rinse it down with the sanitizer and then rinse it down with some boiling water. Let it go, y'all. I have my things, okay? OCD's a bitch, and there's something about people with OCD. For those that don't know about people with OCD, it's because oftentimes we don't feel like we're in control of our lives, but we can definitely be in control of how clean that motherfucking counter is. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I look like a hot mess. Like, I just got out of bed. Like, I've been up for hours. Like, Greg, like I said, y'all, Greg showed up at home this morning, woke me up at like 6 something. We got up, watered my plants outside. Did I mention that I have a 6-foot tall tomato plant? Like, who does that? And I'm going to tell y'all why, because, like, I don't know if y'all have caught this story, but if you haven't, I'm going to tell you again. And if you have, I'm going to tell you again. So, listen. So, when we got the tomato plants and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I do my best at every day to try to, like, do what I do. And I talk about it all the time. Jack of all trades, master of none. And, like, I always said I couldn't grow plants, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I ain't got a green thumb. Like, I'm surprised my kid made it through childhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember to feed her, water her every day. Like, and that's pretty successful. So I figured after 18 years of practice on a child, I can plant some plants. Well, the theory was obviously correct, but what I still get fucked up is exactly how to raise them correctly, because what I did... So they had all tags on them, right? I had good intentions, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when we first got the plants, you know, I put little plastic tape over them, put them on the side of the containers, and all was Gucci for about it's hot. You see how I fuck up? Like, sometimes my words just blend together. But two of us were talking at the same time, so I'm like, it's hot. So, anyway, so, like... I had great intentions and I did it all right. Like, I did. Like, I put the little stickers. I named everything. Oregano, parsley, peas. I did everything right. But, like, everything else, like, fucking Irish luck. Not thinking it out. Not really knowing how to do it. But still making your best attempts to do it. But anyway, so... Not thinking that once plastic was going to get wet, all of them, all the labels were going to get wet. Like, I did these, like, little, you know, I took cut the thing off the seed packets and put them in tape and made little, but, you know, I put them on the inside. And, you know what happens? The soil gets wet, and then, it was stupid. And then I transplanted everything, and then they got all mixed up. And then, like, so we really didn't know what the hell we had, and we thought it was parsley because, like, we downloaded an app, and the app said it was parsley. So I kept clipping the tops off of them off. So you know what happens when you clip the tops of them off and then you use them as parsley, but it's not parsley, it's just tomato tops. Like, I'm surprised Greg and I are still alive sometimes. But, like, we sure as shit dehydrated them. We put them in the oven and dehydrated them, and then we baked them or whatever. I don't know if that's called dehydrating them. And then I did some air dried one. We definitely used them as seasoning. And I'm gonna tell you something. It was some of the best seasoning. But I don't think you're supposed to use them. So, anyways, and we clipped the tops of them for a while because, like I said, we just kept thinking it was time to harvest. So those original 5 plants are outside right now, and all of them are 5 foot plus. But we learned something new, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all a learning process. My melons aren't doing so good outside. Like, they look like they've hit their 50s or something. Like, we had a horrible storm that came in. Horrible storm. And fucking, they're not looking so great. And it, like, sucks that it actually came in because I just got done building that thing for them. And actually, the only 2 that are actually thriving on there now is the 2 that were tied up nicely on it because they were so long. So I don't even know if the melons are, the 2 do look okay, and there's still some in there. But the storm, man, it stormed here for like fucking 5 days and then brought in the cold, so like they just don't look very good right now. But the tomatoes are looking just fine. But some things that we know next year, like we have clones going on in the bedroom, and I just cloned some more this morning. And that's also why we have so many fucking tomato plants, because I keep cloning the tomato plants in the fucking back room, which is actually incredibly easy to do. But we're going to continue to grow them in the room and try to kind of keep them small so they can be tall by the time. So I don't know, because, you know, we might be able to get them in, but I don't know. Tomatoes can be very sensitive at this season, so like, and plus with all the storms and stuff, like I don't know if I want to put any more outside. But those ones outside did hold up pretty well, except for the ones that are like not 5 foot tall. But they look ridiculous, you guys, just absolutely ridiculous. You can check out videos over at YouTube. I have playlists for all my bullshit, all my little personalities. There's one that's called Homegrown, and then one that's called Fat Food, My Life in the Kitchen. Because I be eating a lot. I eat a lot of times a day, but like I only eat a bite or 2 of this and a bite or 2 of that because my gastroparesis or whatever. But Greg will eat whatever I make. Like, I basically make enough for one person and then like just snack off of his plates. But I like to make a lot of shit, and plus he likes to eat my good goods in the kitchen. So I mean, all my good goods. But anyways, let's get back to the music because I just be blah 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 blah. I don't even know what I was doing. Fucking weed, man. That was so good. About to hit it again. Not that I need to. What did I say I was going to play earlier? That's what happens when you get high. 'Cause I got high. 'Cause I got high. Can you do an no. I can't play his music. I guess if I do a cover. I have done Eminem on live before. Oh yeah, this is Change You by Lifted Music. You can find him as One Love on everything else. Lifted Music on the other, and you can find a link to all the tracks in the comment section over at Facebook, over at YouTube, and of course over at my blog. We posted after this show over songs we listened to today. Big shout out to One Love. He does have beats available.
They told me that he never let this game change you. I told him I'ma change the game like a breakthrough.
Shay'en, you want to talk about our new business venture?
When I say that I'ma make do.
We can do it all live.
Never let this game change you. I told him I'ma change the game like a breakthrough. I got more women than any time for lame dudes. Believe me when I say that I'ma make do. Tell me, would you do it different if you knew you'd die today? Would you live your best life, or would you find a way? Would you shoot for the stars or let them fly away? Would you live out your dreams? There's no limits to what you could do every night, every day. That's why I'm living it up. You gotta get through it when the shit gets tough. If you doing what you love, then we'll be giving it up. And in the end, just be together and stick to your guns. It's a cold world, I got a J for that. If you ever get lost, then you can make it back. If you don't face your fucking problems, you won't face the facts. And when I pay my dues, my enemies, I pay them back. They told me that he never let this game change you. I told him I'ma change the game like a breakthrough. I got more women than any time for lame dudes. Believe me when I say that I'ma make do. They They told me that he never let this game change you. I told him I'ma change the game like a breakthrough. I got more women than any time for lame dudes. Believe me when I say that I'ma make do. I've been so fishing, hooked on these lines, I go fishing, making moves.
Jerry in the house, let me line you up.
I'm prolific, not kidding. Time to go get it. Know where I'm going, not where I'm headed. In the belly of the beast, I will compete 'cause I'm a beast. And diving and kept me from going off the deep end. I got my family, feel like I don't even need friends. Rather make music than waste my life up on the weed system. Cold, but I got the J for that. If you ever get lost, then you can make it back. If you don't face your fucking problems, you won't face the facts. And when I pay my dues, my enemies, I pay them back. They told me that he never let this game change you. I told him I'ma change the game like a breakthrough. I got more women than any time for lame dudes. Believe me when I say that I'ma make do. They told me that he never let this game change you. I told him I'ma change the game like a breakthrough. I got more women than any time for lame dudes. Believe me when I say that I'ma make do.
What's up, guys? What's up? CJ in the house. What's up? That is Jeremy. I'm about to pop you in. And this is what it's all about.
I'm Michelle Obama.
This is what it's all about, you guys. So for those that don't know, Jeremy is a SoundCloud artist. We met up over there. I actually just got permission to line up his music over at the radio show, which it looks like I have done that because it looks like I have reposted all of your tracks over there. And for those that don't know, you know what I do on Facebook and stuff, I actually do over at SoundCloud too. I also do it over Spotify. So if you have me on Instagram, you should definitely make sure you're following and stuff over there. But the other thing is send me stuff so that I know that you're there too, and that you have music, and I will definitely repost it. I do try to, of course, stay just as present on all of the apps, but obviously you guys know that I manage like 35 pages or some shit, 36, 37. I added 2. I don't fucking know. I'll do too much with my life. I have a lot of shit I want to do. And most of it's listening to music and being annoying to other people that don't like come to have good vibes. Like, look at my little heart. Like, I'm nothing but love. But like, I will stab a hoe. I will stab a hoe. Oh no, 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 don't stab a hoe. Your doctor said no more, no more. Don't try to stab a hoe. No more, no more. But if that bitch walked through that door, I need to get some more coffee. But what's up, Jeremy? I do appreciate it. He said, I was getting to that message. So he just sent me a message over there and he said, I checked out your radio today. Wow, you really got it all planned. I love this. And then he sent over Little Yaz's track. So that's what's good. And that's what it's all about, you guys. It's artists connecting with other artists. You know, he is... Jeremy, if you're not connected over at Facebook, you definitely should be. I definitely recommend everybody connecting with me on all apps and just making sure you send me over music, because when I do make my rounds, and just be patient with me, because like I said, a bitch busy. But I drink a lot of coffee, and I'm typically up to 22 days at a time. It depends. Greg's off work today, y'all. So when I say that... he's gonna take a nap. I got a little choky. Probably because I need to smoke a smoky. Oh, it's the Rona. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna put in some music and go get some warm coffee.
My eyes are looking brighter now. I'ma go and go harder now. I'ma make it this or that. I got this ass coming now. In this presence, you should take a bow. Now I put you looking brighter now. I got those things. You take it on like a thing. But you ain't with me, I ain't ever met it. But damn, we make a perfect pair. Leave alone, and something I'll never forget. And that's the bed. She ready? Cause I got some digs.
They say my future looking bright now. Need 100 in advance, I'm talking right now. I can see the empty by a mile long. I be damn if I lose my focus. Committed to the process like there's no choice. I just let the music speak, y'all haters making noise. If I catch a big body, gon' be a big body. I'm talking Rolls Royce. I can never slip. I be on my pivot. My young boy still moving in the trenches. I try to put him up on game, how to move different. Cause the iron to his backbone, turn him blue like the Simpsons. Cause my brother just had a daughter that she made me go hard. Anybody fucking with the fan, we can turn this movie to his hard facts. Fuck the fame in the charts, trying to move smarter. Every day I'm trying to lift the funds. I don't need a spot. I've been working like it's fan of me. Y'all can tell me nada, and I only fuck with the best. So I had to tag along with Momma rapper.
My picture looking right now. My words are quick to get a cash cow. Big kick cup now. I got the best pussy. Meow. Get you wanna chow chow. Get you booty then take a bow. Make you wanna plow. That arrogance I won't allow. You better listen. It's about to get loud. Don't come crossing. You just a cloud. Listen to that sound. Is that the number? Might have been number. But that's my lover. I mean, I was always a hunter. And he got the best lumber. He got my number, then I gave him the best number. And now I like to watch as I make you suffer. Use the blade to cut you like butter. Then listen to the last words that you utter. How about the beds? I got these eggs. You just hit the press? You're different from the rest. You're coming from Calais? You're about to hit the ballet. Listen to the girl. We're making ballet. About to go live? We in Calais? I'm made. That's from the ballet. If you angry, let's hit the LA. You talk, I'm looking at LA. I'm bored. Take you on the ballet? Snap my lips. Then call us LA. We got you going down? Calling you daddy? This bitch is a bad ass. I came with the fat ass. Makes me look ready. Rolling up in the cut ass. If you cross, I can get crowded. I'm sold, I'm savage. Your arms, you better sound up. You come in, give me something. We came from nothing. We came from bustin'. Got lots of them bustin'. If you catch me, I'm pussin'. The bitch go bustin'. Now I got you blushing. I got all the boys bustin'. Grab your throat, disgusting. My heart moving nothing. Sign up for discussion. I'll pause and pull up the question. I like my liquor rushing. This is absolute reflection. My introduction is the interruption that causes the eruption. I cast the seduction. You better pause. I'm in production. You're ill with assumption. Now you're jacked at this junction. I dial into my dysfunction. I manifest with malfunction, causing chaos, corruption. It's skull crushing, but fuck it. I came from nothing, but now we come in.
What? Oh, Brooklyn to the Bronx. This is Capital, and I'm going to ask him for forgiveness later, but I think I do have permission. He was here earlier and shared the stream, so regardless.
From Brooklyn to the Bronx. From Brooklyn to the Bronx. That's where hip hop started. Feel the knocks. That's where hip hop started. Feel the knocks. From Brooklyn to the Bronx. From Brooklyn to the Bronx. That's where hip hop started. Feel the knocks. That's where hip hop started. Feel the knocks. From Brooklyn to the Bronx. That's where hip hop started. DJing, breakdancing, and the partying. Now everybody's asking, where the party at? Bring your talent to the stage, pleasure in the audience. When we call it a party, we're still working. Something like the earth and orbit, life goes on. Even if you are an orphan, you can still grow to be great every morning. Of course, we express the will and put our pain on wax like Dr. Phil. MC rhyming like a 10-foot diamond. You can take a break, but just keep on climbing. Keep on. That's what hip hop is. See where it's at now. Even heavy metal in the building. Don't back down. Come on. Gravity is amazing.
I'm about to spike Mountain Dew since I'm about to make Mountain Dew candy.
To the basics. From Brooklyn to the Bronx.
Capital was here earlier and I forgot the Bronx.
That's where hip hop started. Feel the knocks. That's where hip hop started. Feel the knocks. From Brooklyn to the Bronx. From Brooklyn to the Bronx. That's where hip hop started. Feel the knocks. That's where hip hop started. Feel the knocks. DJ Cool Herc will forever live on. I gotta say thank you, sir. You helped originate a genre that's a monster. Sedgwick Avenue, it had to be an honor. Salute. No, I can never disrespect it. DJ spin the record with aggression. DJ spin the record with aggression. MC spitting messages with expression. Longevity, that's a real rapper remedy. Let it breathe, put your heart on the beat and let it bleed. From Brooklyn to the Bronx, you know, hip hop still shines when the lights are on. A lot of cold nights mixed with some long days. There's change coming with these rhymes like an arcade. You can feel it or not, but get your mind right. In the twilight, I'm Einstein with these 5 mics. Brooklyn to the Bronx. From Brooklyn to the Bronx. That's where hip hop started, feel the knocks. That's where hip hop started, feel the knocks. From Brooklyn to the Bronx. From Brooklyn to the Bronx. That's where hip hop started, feel the knocks. That's where hip hop started, feel the knocks.
What's up? That is MC Capital. He was in the house earlier, and I actually was supposed to play your track, but y'all just forgive me, cause what happens is my mixer is too far up for some songs. But what happens is I get confused sometimes. Not confused. I get distracted. I smoke pot. I forget stuff. It's part of actually CPTSD, like ADHD too, and it is what it is. This is Jeremy. He is new to the Momma Rapper News Network. He is not new to my stream over at SoundCloud, but he is new to the network, so big shout out to him. What's good, y'all? We just got done playing your track, MC Capital, and I fucking loved it, but I'm about to play another one if you don't mind. Now that you're back, I'm going to play another one of yours, because I definitely appreciate all the love over at Twitter. And over at SoundCloud and everywhere else. This is Your Day by Jeremy and Sosie Brown. Sosie Brown.
It was fiesta on earth. The trees were dancing away. The birds were singing again.
Yeah, that was definitely popular. We love that. Like, it was good.
I was waiting, praying, asking and seeking for my true love to come. I wanted an angel, I wanted a princess, and I wanted a queen. My prayer was answered, my wishes all kept when you arrived. You came like the season of spring that comes, so full of life, ways you came. Overpowering sweetness, my love is a Yoda. I wish you joy. I wish you happiness.
This is Jeremy Day with Your Day feat Sosie Brown.
My joy is bonus, my blessings are covers, 'cause you are mine. You live in your brothers because of excitement that you make me feel. You're the seekers and changes and making me helpless. I feel like a carousel. Oh, my sweetness, oh, my weakness, you kill me softly. Base your day. Let's celebrate, yeah. I can't wait to say happy birthday. how it started, really started. 1976 up in the party. DJ, do your thing and scratch it. Bring the funky out now, everybody's happy. Energy's rising, the temperature is too. Cardboard box, break dancing in the room. Talk poetry, that's hip hop too. Paul Laurence Dunbar back in 1902. Ooh. Now that's history for you. These rhymes go hard like an egg when it's boiled. I had to mention, but you do not have to dig it. Put the shovel down and let the world go around the sun. Right. In a matter of time, just let the words flow and relax your mind. Relax. In a matter of time, just let the words flow and relax your mind. Take them back to where it all started. Take them back and turn it into a party. Take them back to how it all started. Take them back and bring them into a party. Take them back to where it all started. Take them back and turn it into a party. Take them back to how it all started. Take them back and bring them into a party. Take them back to when I started freestyling. Back and forth from the house rhyming. Over time, I worked on being me more. I'm not trying to be off balance like a seesaw. Made a name for myself, I am capital. I worked on my skill like all I ate was rapper food. I recorded on cassette tapes first, then played it back to hear the sound of my voice. Who was hot around the time that I started? Nelly with them Air Force Ones, then I got some. Before that, I was listening to Snoop Dogg. The album cover for Doggy Style was ill, dog. At the age of 11, it was hypnotizing. Then I played the records back and started exercising. At the age of 11, it was hypnotizing. Then I played the records back and started exercising. Take them back to where it all started. Take them back and turn it into a party. Take them back to how it all started. Take them back and bring them into a party. Take them back to where it all started. Take them back and turn it into a party. Take them back to how it all started. Take them back and bring them into a party. Take them back to where it all started. Take them back and turn it into a party. Take them back to how it all started. Take them back and bring them into a party. Take them back to where it all started. Take them back and turn it into a party. Take them back to how it all started. Take them back and bring them into a party.
That's like, yeah, I fucks with his music.
What's up, man? 15.
So yeah, like I'm adding it to, he said that I could add it to the radio show. So like we're adding it to the radio show right now. We're going to come back to it here in a few, because I'm going to be honest, you guys, MC Capital is probably the most supportive person, not the most supportive person, but is definitely one of the top supporters over at at Twitter. Like not just with me either, like he is a huge supporter of people's music. So like I definitely recommend that if you are on Twitter, and if you're not, you should be. There are a lot of blue tag people that are on Twitter that will actually, like Ice-T has like tweeted two of my posts, you guys. Like if I hit a third, like I might have a full on heart attack. Like I was passed out on the floor yesterday about Run the Jewels thing. Like I was just like, I'm just gonna lay here. Greg didn't know if he should call 911 or if he should just let me there and bask in my own glory of being that close to my demons. I know. But look, there was a song I wanted to play earlier, you guys, and like I definitely got sidetracked, but it is called My Weave. I'm fixing to line it up, but I wanted to let her know that we are back, because I think I lost the feed. So give me 1 second. Like I said, I always make my rounds. Like I'll remember, you know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta forgive me sometimes. Like I said. I definitely thought I squirted on my shirt. Like, what's up, you guys? Look. it was cold, and like when it hit back, it was like, okay, what was that? Like, and plus, like sometimes, like there's definitely things that fly around in the house because like we live underneath trees. So I've got this track too. I'm gonna give her just a second to get over here, but she it's the one with the My Weave. It's fucking hilarious, you guys. Like I cannot wait to play it. But I'm gonna go ahead and play Hip Hop Arm. Give me 1 second.
Ouais, vas-y, amène la prod, je la froisse. Ouais. 19.
Marvin Best,
18ème.
Primo,
93, moi,
9-3, ouais, Jesse Denver,
92,
25, Dakota,
Okay, then.
c'est vivant. Ouais, vivant. C'est vivant. Yeah. Vivant. C'est vivant. Ouais. Vivant. Ouais. C'est vivant. Point de départ, on est gars, moi je redémarre. Les gens font les fous, ils me font taper des barres. Je représente le hip-hop validé car les carrés. J'ai assisté à sa naissance en direct de Paris. Si tu bouges la tête, tu sors du parvis. Le 18ème à l'époque faisait bouger tout Paris. J'ai pensé pour la scratch, je suis jamais dans la tendance. Dans la bonne direction, mon hip-hop est l'avant. C'est vivant, ouais, vivant, hey. Vivant, yeah. Vivant, ouais, c'est vivant, ouais. Vivant, ouais. C'est vivant, hey. Vivant. Je suis dans les bails, appelez-moi le professeur. Je travaille mon rap comme un processeur. C'est vrai, je fais du son, on dirait je fais des coussins. Mes punchlines font des lasers, appelle-moi Skywalker. Ils sont tous les acteurs, mais c'est juste des figurants. J'arrive sur le beat féroce et y'a du concurrent. Rentre dans la bataille, je te mets du carburant. Mais qui a dit que le rap c'était mieux avant?
ouais, Rimo, Marvin Best, hip-hop projet, ouais,
C'est vivant, ouais, vivant, hey. Vivant, yeah. Vivant, ouais, c'est vivant, ouais.
This is Hip Hop Arm by Alien Official.
C'est vivant, hey. Vivant. Le t-shirt de l'homme, c'est pour le faire de la lumière. Trop de gens parlent, attends, je remets les choses dans le contexte. Trop du temps que l'homme sonne vers le chemin de l'enfer. À chacun sa course, sa route, moi je reste moi-même. Parle en connaissance de cause, j'ai le langage de mon hier. Et si je me parle d'air, mais c'est normal, j'ai des putaires. Je suis comme un mais le sens sont dictionnaire. J'ai tellement de rimes, ça me rend révolutionnaire. C'est vivant, ouais, vivant, hey. Vivant, yeah.
You're ridiculous.
Vivant, ouais, c'est vivant, ouais. Vivant, ouais, c'est vivant, hey. Vivant,
9e, 18e, 94, 93, hip-hop, ouais.
la passion avant tout, hip-hop.
That is Hip Hop Arm, and that is Alien Official. So big shout out to them. I know somebody said, do you even know what they're saying? I don't need to. Like, I could tell that they're having a great time on their track. Like, you don't have to speak the same language to be able to understand, like, that they're having a good time. Some of y'all are so close-minded. Like, I was having a good time listening to it. I don't need to understand what they're saying. Like, that's what's wrong with the world, is that we're always trying to, like, tell people how to live their life, or, like, trying to, like, overly understand their life. So you don't have to. You're supposed to enjoy their presence in your life. Like, people are so, like, lame. Like, you must have a lame life. Like, I listen to fucking TV shows that are not in English. Like, the fuck? And, like, I don't understand a damn word. And I'm over there, like, we all eating popcorn together. We good. Like, I don't have to always understand what people are saying. Like, I just have to understand, like, the story. Like, and I understand that they were having a good time making that. And I understand they were having a good time on that beat. Like, you see a bunch of people dancing. Like, you don't have to understand what they're dancing. So you just have a good time while they're dancing. Like, I know you was, like, bumping in your booty, like, Let's see. I think I'm behind in, like, what I've been posting. I get distracted. I'm about to go make some stuff in there, y'all. I'm about to go make some stuff in there. So big shout out to Aliak Eric for Hip Hop Arm. I love that track. Like, yeah. I've added it over to my Mama's Preferred Artist playlist. So you definitely, I hope you come back to the show and definitely bring more vibes with you. That was popular. I'm about that all day and all night. So many artists that I listen to that I don't know what they're saying, like, a lot. Like, I have a lot of, like, my music didn't pop in the United States first. Like, it popped in Singapore and then in Russia, Germany. What's the difference? Like, I know that there's a difference, like, but they're on the same, they just didn't pop here. Like, I'm too high to have this conversation. Like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, I don't know. I listen to, like, have you ever listened to, like, there's, speaking of that, we should play Bagram. But I'm gonna play this song, My Weave. Y'all, this fucking song is fun as hell. Like, I really got into it yesterday. And, like, it's fucking great. Like, it's really great. It's put out by Sheila Star Productions, written, rapped, all that good stuff. She is a writer, so if you guys ever need any help with writing tracks, you should definitely look up Sheila Star Productions. She came across my feed through Ligma 80. So big shout out to her. It's definitely fun. I've been looking for an employment attorney, and like, they are just, people don't ever want to get involved in discrimination cases. So ridiculous. Call them, but anyways, I changed like account things the other day, and like I see that there's like a thing, but let me get back to the music. This is Sheila Star. I was looking at the same like box thing, so like I definitely got sidetracked again. Fucking weed, cause I got high. Y'all ain't ready for this. This is fucking fantastic. Look, Marley. Marley. What y'all know about this song? Not a damn thing, cause it's a demo and it ain't been released yet. It should be done.
Don't be talking about my weave. You a trick, you a hoe. What? Bitch, what? Because I said so. Touch me and see just how far I go. Bitches be your man, cause my weave costs more than their clothes. My weave is delicate, just like a red rose. I stroke my hair every night, you know how it goes. It purrs like a kitten. I put it in a bummer, my man is getting it in. I work hard to pay for this weave on my head. If I could make love to it, I would instead. My weave means a lot to me. My weave means a lot to me.
How can you not get into the song? Back
it up 2 feet. When you see me, I don't trust dirty bitches getting close to me. They might be jealous and they might try to snatch out my weave. Now that would really make me angry. My weave is a gem, it's a motherfucking dime. Don't you just love how it shines? I flip my weave this way and that way. Just like my man, my hair does what I say. When I walk down the street to see my hair first. Guys driving in their cars and put them in reverse. My weave means a lot to me. My weave means a lot to me. My weave means a lot to me.
This is my weave. This is my Sheila Star Productions. I fucking love it.
My weave means a lot to me. My weave means a lot to me. your ass start before then I'ma suck my weave. You better go tricking on the street if you wanna eat. Didn't I tell you that my weed means a lot to me? Can't you understand? Damn, I know you can. But it's true. I'm sorry, my weave is like driving a Ferrari. Ain't nothing you can do, boo. Let me toss my weed right in front of you. And it'll make you feel better. It takes a whole lot of money, you know that cheddar. And then I rock it to sleep. It gets real close to me. Comfy cozy. My weed means a lot to me. My weed means a lot to me.
It really does.
My weed means a lot to me. My weed means a lot to me.
I do love my hair.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry. Big shout out to Sheila Starcrum Productions. I definitely
My weed means a lot to me. 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 Sorry.
I definitely fucks with this song really hard. So I can't wait until an official version of that comes out. It's a demo, My Weed by Sheila Stark. And Sheila Stark Productions. It's a big shout out to her. She came through by Ligma 80. She is actually related to Ligma 80. It's a big shout out to them. Definitely it's popping, y'all. It's popping. I don't actually have a link yet, but as soon as we can get a link for that, I definitely will share it. I'm sure one will be coming. I'm gonna go get me some coffee. We're gonna put Vibe with me in. Actually, you guys, I'm going to close the show because I'm going to be honest, I want to kind of take my onesie off. It's getting hot and I kind of want to go work in the kitchen. I mean, I want to do this too, but I'm still going to be doing this. I'm just going to be doing over to YouTube and the camera's going to be off. So if you would like to skedaddle over there, and if you are an artist, like I said, even if you're not on SoundCloud, you can skedaddle over there. I will restart the stream here. I will close it and then restart it up. I will charge on my phones and we probably will be back probably around midnight to switch out the cameras. So definitely stick around. And of course, like I said, if you are an artist, even if you don't have music on SoundCloud, you can stop by the show. Make sure you like and make sure you're subscribed, and just leave a comment and say, hey, I'm here. And if I don't have your music, or just as good measure, if you don't know if I do have your music, then you can just send the track over to Instagram or Facebook and say, hey, I stopped by the show. Here's my track, and I will put it in the mixer. That's as easy as it is. I will have Instagram open, and I will have Facebook open, and I will have the YouTube screen open. So definitely, if you are wanting to check that out, Wally G, I definitely love the Artist I Know That You Should page. So for those that do not know, I did put the Artist I Know That You Should too, because what we're going to be doing is basically shout out Saturdays. So what'll happen, the reason why they're the artists that I know that you should too, and the bios are coming up, is because what's going to end up happening is on shout out Saturdays, instead of putting the mixer on a shuffle, we will do line of 5 songs. So it'll be shout out Saturdays. So artists that I do heavily know, we'll be doing shout out Saturdays for those artists that were pretty active that week or have new songs coming out or whatever. Just the artists that are showing love. There's a lot of artists that are definitely showing a lot of love. A lot of videos have been put out. You guys know I've been using, I asked everybody who has TikTok, because if you have music on TikTok, I've been doing some of my business videos on TikTok and some of my dog walking videos with people's music and stuff like that, because that's I put my music on my stuff too. But it's also a great way to kind of advertise your music too, in a different kind of manner, with bath bombs, soaps, candies, and stuff like that. So I've been doing that, and I definitely have appreciate the feedback from the artists that have seen their videos and stuff. Timeout thought it was dope. Two Tank thought it was dope what I put out. Everybody has like loved it. Manny loves it whenever I put music out or videos out with his music. Like, it's definitely fun, you guys. Catch a Fire Wesby is up next, you guys. And definitely, like I say, make sure you're connecting with me on SoundCloud, Spotify, all those other good ones. If you want your music lined up for the show, it's simple as just going over, liking, and subscribing. Posting in the comment section that you're there, and as soon as I see it, and I will message you on whatever platform, just say, hey, it's so and so. I'll send you a message on whatever, so I know what app to check or whatever, because sometimes your names don't match up to YouTube. So just say, hey, I sent a message, it's blah 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 over at blah blah blah, and then I'll go pull your music if I don't already have your music. Like, if I know that I have your music, like Wally J, I know I got your music, like Catch Fire, and he knows, like, they don't have to send me their tracks. I got their music on everything. I got that on everything. Like, so if you are not connected with me on those platforms, make sure you absolutely do. We're going to have more music coming up by MC Capital. All the love that he shows me over there, you guys, has definitely been, has been wonderful, and I will be making my rounds. I will be in the kitchen today. We will see about going live later, but it'll be after Greg gets up and I can see what he could do as far as getting the camera moved over. Because I don't know, my phone's only going to pick up like my coochie area if I put my phone up over there. And like, I don't know about building it up because it's going to fall back. We'll see what we could do. Maybe I'll just tape it to the fucking wall. Hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't above it. Don't forget to check out the show, y'all. Till next time. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
It's 5 there. Come on, baby, come and ride with me. Come on, baby, come and vibe with me. Come on, baby, come get high with me. Come on, baby, jet ride, jet vibe with me. Come on, baby, come and ride with me. Come on, baby, come and vibe with me. Come on, baby, come get high with me. Come on, baby, jet ride, jet vibe with me. Come on, baby, just vibe with me. All I want you to do is vibe with me. All I need you to do is just vibe with me. All I want you to do is vibe with me. Come on, baby girl, come and ride with me. All I need you to do is just vibe with me. Get inside my wood, baby, get high with me. Ride through the city streets on the line with me. All you gotta do is sit back, babe. Bust the goddamn roll the green up, babe. And we gon' ride through the city street, just cruising. Me and you, babe, so just sit back and ride with me. Come on, baby, come and ride with me. Come on, baby, come and vibe with me. Come on, baby, come get high with me. Come on, baby, just ride, just vibe with me. Come on, baby, come and ride with me. Come on, baby, come and vibe with me. Come on, baby, come get high with me. Come on, baby, just ride, just vibe with me. Come on, baby, just vibe with me. All I want you to do is vibe with me. All I need you to do is just vibe with me. All I want you to do is vibe with me. I'ma take you where I used to hang, where I used to slang, where everybody know my name, weird anything, where the guns bang, if you play games, but baby girl you safe, long gas, you're my babe. I'ma take it to my mama house and get you something to eat, something like a meet and greet, let you meet my family, loyalty and currency is all I need around me, if you want the same thing, babe. Come on baby, come and ride with me. Come on baby, come and vibe with me. Come on, baby, come get high with me. Come on, baby, jet ride, jet vibe with me. Come on, baby, come and ride with me. Come on, baby, come and vibe with me. Come on, baby, come get high with me. Come on, baby, jet ride, jet vibe with me. Come on, baby, ride with me. Vibe with me. Come on, baby, come get high with me. Baby, jet